everyone, it's Merc007 here, otherwise known as Miss Merc. Thank you for joining my Doujin game spotlight video. Today I want to share with you a Doujin game, Hegemonia Senki, a game from Japan that is getting an international release. Please enjoy! Doujin games are indie games from Japan, usually handmade or self-published, with a small print run. A lot of games designed in Japan can go out of print quickly, no matter how beautiful or wonderful the game is, as printing is extremely expensive. That's why some Japanese games are so rare and sought after. In this episode, I want to talk about Hegemonia Senki, a wonderful game designed by Studium Mundi in Japan. Studium Mundi has made many wonderful games, and I've had the privilege of trying 2 of them. Their other games are quite popular in Japan also. In 2020 they released 2 new games in Japan, Santa Kids and a cup ramen game, which I'm very excited for. But today we're going to focus on their new edition of Hegemonia Senki. I don't have a physical copy of the game, but I was able to try it online, so some of the images may be different to the final copy. Hegemonia Senki is an area control negotiating game where players each control a species clan and must gather resources from the land to grow and build their bases. The game is for 3 to 5 players and plays in about 45 minutes to an hour. The player who builds all 4 bases the fastest is the winner and will have influence over the land of Hegemonia. Even though the rules are very easy to learn, there are a lot of things a player can do and think about. It only took us about 10 minutes to learn the rules and we were up and running. How to play. Players choose one clan and get a clan board, clan summary card, and tokens for that clan. Play goes clockwise from the starting player. On a player's turn there are 5 stages. 1. Replenish resources. 2. Perform movement. 3. Gather resources. 4. Develop your clan. 5. Discard to 7 cards. Replenish resources. Depending on the number of players, draw cards from the deck and flip them over for all to see. Then place them in their corresponding lands. In a 2 to 4 player game, reveal 4 cards. In a 5 player game, reveal 3 cards. If a snatch card is revealed, the active player can steal a random card from anyone's hand or draw a card from the deck and place it into their own hand. Perform movement. The active player can then perform movement according to their movement points. They can either move their own citizen to anywhere on the board, it doesn't have to be an adjacent land, or chase out a rival clan from a land that the active player's citizen is in. This helps set up for stage 3 where players collect resources. Gather resources. Check each land that has resource cards available, and the player whose influence is over half of the total influence in that region will earn those cards. If the influence is tied, then that resource card remains there. For example, in this land there are 2 humans and 1 upgraded dragon. The dragon is worth 3 influence. The 2 humans have 1 influence each. The total amount of influence is 5. Since the dragon has 3 influence, which is over half of 5, the dragon gets to collect all these cards. Develop your clan. The active player can then perform actions as many times as they want as listed on their clan board. For example, populate. The player pays resource cards and adds another citizen. Evolve your citizen to be a stronger one. Increase your movement points, and this is only available to some clans. Exchange resources. Discard 2 resource cards and draw 1 from the deck. Trade resources with another player. And build another base. Building bases is how you'll win. Finally, discard. If you have over 7 cards, discard until you have a hand of 7 cards. And then check. The player who has built the 4 bases is the winner. On paper, the game was very straightforward, but once we started playing, there were many nuances that made it really interesting. Hegemonia Senki is very fun. During our 4-player game, everyone was engaged the whole time. We had to watch what others were doing, and we could plan ahead a little as well. Nearly everyone was able to get some resources in their own turn or an opponent's turn, which was great. Plus, the movement mechanic was really interesting. Usually in the other games, the only time you can push someone out of a land or region is if your troops are stronger, which can cause a problem of being overpowered. But in this game, you could still push them out no matter how weak you were, which made the balance a lot better. You still had a chance to change the events to benefit yourself on the turn. I definitely want to play this game again. Some area control games can be very aggressive, but I didn't feel like this at all. It may be due to us having to negotiate. So you have to be diplomatic in this game with the other clans, so you can both benefit and work together. Hegemonia Senki will be on Kickstarter mid-October 2020. I give this game 2 thumbs up. The new international release will be in a bigger box, and the images online doesn't really do it justice. There will be 10 clans instead of 5, giving more replayability, and also the 5 newer clans are a bit more advanced. The game comes with a lot of wooden components, and also the artwork is like old school D&D art. So please check out this wonderful Doujin game. If they do well in their campaign, there may be many more of their games coming out internationally. Please support them. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking at this Doujin game with me. There are so many Doujin games out there I want to share. Comment on the ones you want to see. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like the content. I make these videos as a hobby and I don't get paid for them. And I'm hoping one day I can get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for your support as always. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy gaming!